All right, let's go to this story. Look, some incredible footage from inside the storm we've been tracking.
That's right. Hurricane hunters completing a 10-hour mission through the eye of Hurricane Dorian as it unleashed the devastating winds down on the Bahamas.
This shot capturing what scientists call the stadium effect, which happens in very strong hurricanes.
Joining us right now is...
Right there, that's the stadium effect.
Yeah, is NOAA's Hurricane Hunter Flight Director, Richard Henning, who is flying directly above the storm. Right now, Richard, I understand that you're right near Dorian?
Yes, sir, that's correct. In fact, I'm painting the eye on radar very clearly. We do have some good news, and that is that when Hurricane Dorian was at its peak intensity as a Category 5 storm, we had an eye wall that was about 12 miles in diameter that was like, the best way to describe it was a buzzsaw. It's just an incredibly intense, compact eye wall, and we do not have that any longer. It's expanded out to about 35 miles in diameter now. It's rather ragged and poorly organized, and so as a result, the pressure inside the eye right now is about 40 millibars higher than when it was at peak intensity. It's gone from about 910 millibars all the way up to about 950 millibars, and what that translates to everybody is that the storm has weakened considerably. It is still a major hurricane. It is still a 120 mile per hour storm, but it's not that 185 mile per hour monster that you had a couple of days ago.
That's good news for the folks on the coast. Now, Richard, everyone's wondering, because clearly a very dangerous job, why do you do this?
Well, I've been flying hurricanes for 24 years. As a meteorologist, it's about the best job in the world, to be honest with you. It's important. It's the only way to get this kind of detailed information. Satellites are wonderful. Computer models are wonderful, but to get the very best, most detailed data, most accurate data about the inside of the storm, you have to fly aircraft into it, and that's what we do at NOAA. We have both a Team 3 aircraft that flies at low altitude, along with the high-altitude Gulfstream jet that I'm in right now.
That's right. So you're talking about the P3 Orion turboprop. That's the one that goes right through it, and you're in a Gulfstream that goes above it. How exactly are you able to take all these measurements? Are the gizmos and instruments on the outside of the plane, or does it involve weather balloon-like devices?
It's a combination of all that. We have a microwave radiometer that looks down at the ocean and can actually measure how much energy is coming up from the ocean surface, and that translates into wind speed. We also drop instrument packages that fall by parachute down into the eye wall, measuring the maximum winds. We also drop one of those instruments right in the middle of the eye to get you the very best information on the pressure inside the eye. Right before that instrument splashes in the ocean, it transmits the pressure back to the aircraft. We get that data to the National Hurricane Center, and you see it within a few minutes.
Richard, I got a question for you. As you're flying over the eye and you're able to look down on the Bahamas, what kind of devastation have you seen?
We have not been able to see the actual devastation on the island, so I'm not sure I'd want to look at that. It's a horrible situation down there, but no, we cannot see that from our altitudes.
Can you tell why it's moving so slow?
Well, it's lost all of its steering currents. It basically has nothing to push it along right now. The forecast from the Hurricane Center is that those currents will pick up over the next 24 hours, and it will begin a very slow trek towards the north-northwest, hopefully staying about 60 miles or so off the coast of Florida. But everybody in its path, everybody along the coast of Florida from Cape Canaveral all the way up to the South Carolina and Georgia borders really need to pay very close attention to this storm.
Okay.
Thank you, Richard.